Welcome to Time of Death. This video is for informational purposes and in no way meant to glorify or condone violence. In today's video, we'll be discussing the murders of Ryan David O'Connell, who died on Saturday, March 13, 2010, in the 1500 block of West 12th Place in Pico-Union, and Rocky Lopez, who died on Tuesday, March 23, 2010, in the 2000 block of West Pico Boulevard in Pico-Union, according to LA County Coroner records. Eric Molina and Jesus Espinosa were subsequently arrested and charged with the murders. The following is the evidence at trial. In March 2010, defendant Eric Molina, a member of Mid-City Stoners, was staying with his then girlfriend, Ms. Varela. Varela lived in 18th Street gang territory with her children and grandchildren. 18th Street is a rival of Mid-City Stoners. Victim Ryan O'Connell, a family friend and member of 18th Street, also visited the home frequently. On March 13, 2010, defendant Molina got into an argument with O'Connell. O'Connell made a gesture with his hand indicating that defendant talks too much. Defendant reached into his pocket, pulled out a gun, and shot O'Connell in the head. Defendant fled through the front gate. Defendant called Ms. Taylor, another girlfriend of defendant. Taylor was in the car with Jesus Espinosa, defendant's friend and fellow Mid-City Stoners gang member. Taylor and Espinosa picked up defendant. He told them that he had just shot someone and that he needed to pick up the gun he had used. After defendant retrieved the gun, Taylor drove him to a hotel. On March 23, 2010, defendant Molina borrowed Taylor's Ford Explorer SUV and was driving with Jesus Espinosa. The two men went to a tax business run by victim Rocky Lopez, a member of Harpies. Several men were present outside the business. Espinosa was armed with a gun. Defendant Molina was not. Defendant Molina stayed outside while Espinosa entered the building. Once inside, Espinosa had a disagreement with Lopez, who told Espinosa to leave or go outside so they could fight. Espinosa went outside, took off his shirt, and handed defendant Molina his gun. Lopez then told Blackie, another Harpies gang member, to go get the straps. Espinosa understood the term straps to mean guns. Blackie ran into the building, and Espinosa asked defendant Molina for the gun and told him to go get the car. Defendant Molina entered the car and quickly backed out of the driveway. The men standing outside the building were throwing bottles, milk crates, and chairs at the car. When one of the men tried to close the gate, which could have prevented the truck from leaving, Espinosa pulled out his gun and started shooting. While the SUV was backing out, victim Lopez held onto the SUV and yelled for the Harpies gang members to attack. The SUV struck Ulises, Rocky Lopez's son. The SUV also reversed over Lopez, dragged him into the street, and went over him once more before driving away. Coroner's officials said Lopez's death was ruled a homicide. He died from multiple blunt force injuries after being struck by the vehicle. Following the trial, defendant Eric Molina was convicted of second-degree murder as to count 1, the killing of Ryan O'Connell, and the lesser-included offense of voluntary manslaughter as to count 2, the killing of Rocky Lopez. The jury found true the gun allegation as to count 1, and it acquitted defendant of count 3, the attempted murder of Ulises Lopez, and found the remaining special allegations not true. Eric Molina was sentenced to 60 years to life in prison for count 1 and a consecutive term of 22 years for count 2. Jesus Espinosa was also charged with counts 2 and 3. Pursuant to a plea agreement, Espinosa received a 30-year prison sentence in exchange for his testimony against defendant Eric Molina. Ryan David O'Connell was 29 years old at the time of death. Rocky Lopez was 46 years old at the time of death.